Hey guys, today we are making easy chicken and dumplings. Excuse my voice, I'm coming from a cold. But anyway, you're gonna go ahead and fill a pot halfway up with water. You don't wanna put too much water in this pot because you'll end up with watery dumplings. And it's easier to add water, which I will later, than to take it away, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and season our water. And what we're gonna do is put some chicken bouillon cubes in there and some salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic, all that good stuff. I did add the salt outside of recording, but you're just basically making a broth now. So you wanna basically make it as if you're gonna drink this soup. And I know it looks like a lot of pepper I added and it still wasn't enough. Don't be afraid to season your broth, okay? So while that is cooking and I put garlic in everything. You can skip any of these steps that I say, but I'm just telling you how I make my easy version of chicken and dumplings. So now I'm cutting a yellow onion, and it's important that you use a yellow onion instead of a white one because the yellow one adds the sweetness and it's just the correct onion for this dish. And this onion will make you tear up a little bit, a lot of it actually. I mean, way worse than a white onion will, so just be prepared for that. And as far as the celery, don't skip it. For a long time, I couldn't figure out why my mom's chicken and dumplings were so much better than mine. And literally, it was because she used celery. And when I was little, I didn't like celery, so I didn't put celery when I grew up and made chicken and dumplings, and that was the missing component. So in this part, chicken thighs here, boneless, skinless. You're more than welcome to use bone-in chicken thighs, but me personally, this is just an easier way to do it. But it does add more flavor if you do decide to go that route. It just takes longer to like debone and deskin. So that's all the way up to a boil, and that's been boiling for about, I say, an hour. Because I'm really trying to break that chicken up. But anyway, these are the dumplings I use. Mary has the best dumplings because they are literally a perfect cross between a noodle and a biscuit. And that's basically what a dumpling is. It's like perfect. You're more than welcome to use whatever brand you like. But for this particular brand, I just think the dumplings are a little too thin for me. So what I do is I double them up. So I just kind of divided them out the pack and put them in twos. And I basically wet them in between, put them back together, and then roll it out. And basically what that does is the water binds the two dumplings together, so that way when I roll it out, it becomes one, and I basically roll it out to my desired thickness. Sorry, I have like spaghetti tongue right now. And then I just basically cut them up with a knife and put them on a plate to put them in my broth later. To me, this adds like a rustic feel. It makes them, the unevenness of it makes it just seems more homemade. You're absolutely more than welcome to just break it off the way Mary put them in there into your broth. This is like definitely unnecessary if you don't want to do this part, but it's your call. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that while my water is boiling. So this took about another hour. I'm giving my chicken time to cook, so I'm not in any rush. This dish is not something you make in an hour. This is like a 4 to 5 hour dish. All right, so I'm taking my chicken and I'm just shredding it up. The water will eventually shred your chicken up, okay? You stirring and all that good stuff will shred your chicken up, but this is like a kickstart to all of that. And you're just gonna basically add your chicken and your celery and onions back into your pot, and you're gonna bring it back up to a boil. I did cut my water off while I was shredding it because I didn't want it to just be boiling for no reason. But now that it is back up to a boil, I am adding my dumplings one at a time because I don't want the dumplings to stick to the bottom of the pot or to each other. So every like 5 dumplings, I say stir it up a little bit just to make sure everything's going well and just to continue putting them in there. And then you want it to be boiling as you do this. You want it to be, cooking. So this is what it looks like, and then you're gonna let this boil for, I say, an hour and a half until the noodles are swollen. As you see, they're pretty swollen, but this is still not finished because you want this broth to eventually turn into a thin gravy, which I'm about to show you now. So as you see, the broth has thickened up, the noodles are swollen. This is like a perfect time to put in your cream of chicken. Now, you are more than welcome to make your own cream of chicken, but this is an easy version of this recipe, and the cream of chicken tastes just as good, honestly, I think. Now, I did add some more water to this because I wanted my noodles to be a little bit more swollen than what I saw, and I actually let it cook for another, I say 45 minutes on like medium low heat, more so low than medium. So I just let that cook, and here it is, like 4.5, 5 hours later, to be honest. But it is so worth it. I put some fresh cracked pepper on top and parsley just to flex, guys. You don't need parsley. But it was so, so, so good. I mean it. Like, it's perfect. The weather is changing in Atlanta via my cold and my voice right now, but it is so good. It's creamy, it's hearty, it's filling, it's everything. Make it, you won't regret it. And literally I ate on this for 4 days. Shout out to Kate. I will make another, some more chicken and dumplings, especially for you. I know I forgot to contact you to let you know. But anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you comment and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, leave a comment down below.